It's been like 20 years I'm into marketing industry, and the last 4 years I've been running a LinkedIn personal branding company. The reason I'm here is to explain how you can leverage marketing without spending a single penny. In 2009, when I started my first company called Equire Technologies, I had like 2 people, and I was competing with like people with 10,000 people companies. And within the span of 3 months, we were able to do 1 lakh pages, that is into publishing industry, which is like 2 times bigger than the other competitors. The only medium I used for the last 20 years, for the last 17 years, has been LinkedIn. So why LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a platform, as you all know, there is like 1 billion users are there. And it's all like in the previous generation, people used to go visit your website, see who you are, what is your reference, and then take a decision. Now with LinkedIn, they go and check your profile, check who's the owner of the company, how many people are working there, what is your expertise, and then they take a decision. They don't care how big is your company, where you're located, where is your geographical locations. So it makes you easier to penetrate into bigger, bigger companies, even if you are a small startup with a limited budget. How to leverage LinkedIn? It's all about content strategy, followed by constant spending of time. It's a basic necessity. It's all about showing your expertise, being present in LinkedIn. Just like posting a couple of posts a week, doing a proper research, not generating any generalized AI content. Instead of that, just focus on your niche, build a network, connect a network between your core competitors or your fellow employees, do a posting, and then generate engagement. Because it's easy to post on a LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is completely algorithm based. You might create the best content in the world, but if you don't generate engagement in the first 1 hour, your content is going to be killed. That's where you have to do the focus. For example, when you do the posting, you have to make sure that you are building a network. LinkedIn gives you an opportunity to send 250 connection requests each and every week. That roughly around 1,000 connection requests in a month. You have to make use of it wisely. You have to connect with the people who are going to be interested in your content so that they are going to engage on your post. So LinkedIn is not a platform where you can expect instant success. It's going to be time consuming. It's going to take 3 months, 4 months until you build your network. Once you build your network has to be sure that this person is an expert. For that, you should not be generalized. You can use AI. AI is a powerful tool. You can use AI to generate content, do the research on the content, but it has to have a personality. It has to have a human touch. It has to have a connect to your end audience. It might be any industry. Currently, we are serving more than 100 clients across the globe. No geographical thing, but we are able to generate them leads only with the content strategy, and we don't spend a single penny on ad. We don't use any kind of an ad in LinkedIn because LinkedIn ads are expensive and they don't give results. The first step is post quality content, become an influencer, build your network, be consistent, add the correct connections, use Sales Navigator, and then do DMs. It works vice versa. You have to be an influencer, you have to have content, and then you have to reach out. When you directly reach out in anyone's inbox without any credibility, no one is going to respond to your connection request, or no one is going to respond to your emails or any kind of a mails. So first you have to build content. You can't expect 100 likes in the first month of your posting. It will take 3-4 months. It will be a gradual progress. When you send first 250 connection, only 10 people will accept your connections request. So you have to be patient also. You have to be patient. It will be increasing. From 250, the next month, it will grow to 50 connection accepted. And then gradually you have to be very patient when it comes to LinkedIn game. So this is what about, it's a very, very simple and a practical thing. If you put your involvement, if you ready to invest your time, it's very easy because you can directly reach the decision makers. If you are a service provider or a product developer, if you have a target audience, you can reach out to them only by using LinkedIn. But before that, how they accept your request, how they are going to connect with you. They will see your profile. They see how many followers you have, what kind of a content you have shared, whether it's going to be a generic content just for namesake sharing. So these are the things which they are going to consider before accepting your connection request. So LinkedIn is a gold mine when you use it wisely. So if you are a startup, you don't have a funding for marketing or branding. It's like you have all the tools built in within LinkedIn. This is a brief about LinkedIn. I'm now open with any questions you have so that I can clarify. Definitely. For example, if it is a B2C, you can't expect any kind of a leads in LinkedIn because it's more going to be into B2B. So when it comes to be B2B, you are going to have natural advantage when it's on LinkedIn. Especially software startups, those kind of industry gets good financial services, good reach. Even real estate companies get good reach because we can target high network individuals. Because the another big advantage of LinkedIn is the conversion rate is very high compared to any other social media. For example, if you land up with four calls, 25% conversion rates is there compared to 1% or 2% when it comes to Meta ad or Google ads. So the conversion rate is very, very high when it comes to LinkedIn. But it's going to be mainly into B2B. If it is B2C, it's not, there is like Meta or other platforms. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah.
So actually, I have a doubt. While I am posting a content on LinkedIn, actually my engagement rate is very low. Maybe I'll get 20 likes maximum. But the likes I'm getting is mostly from European region or US region, which I'm not connected to. Is it a good sign? Because I have like 2,000 followers, but still I only get 20 likes. But majority of the likes will be coming from US regions and European regions, which majority of the people who are not connected with my LinkedIn profile.
It's all about your content. I have to understand what is your niche and what is the content you are posting about.
I'm actually a performance marketer.
Sorry?
Performance marketer.
Uh-huh.
Majorly focusing on data-driven like Python. I'll do predictive analysis, that kind of things. So my content will be related to that kind of stuff.
So which means the LinkedIn algorithm is pushing your content to those people. So you have to focus on the keywords, whatever you are using on the content. And you have to work on the target regions also. And you have to work on the timelines also. Another thing, as I said earlier, if you are targeting on a focus, like if you are targeting on a people who are in Bangalore or in Kerala, you have to have a network of connections in Kerala. You have to engage with them. You can create a small WhatsApp group with your network, saying that okay, we will support each other when it comes to post. When there is like more people are liking your post from your target region, the LinkedIn will boost your post to that particular region. That's how it works.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So hi. So while posting, particular content on LinkedIn, let's say, like I want to post, kind of a launching like news about Huddle Global. So, like what are the things that I need to focus? Is it the keywords in the content? Are hashtags important, or is image, important? And also within image, do we need to add alt tags? So, like what is the perfect, like you would say, like a combination of information that is required for, getting maximum organic reach within a posting?
Yeah. When it comes to LinkedIn, carousel has the maximum reach. Videos gets you the maximum reach if you have videos, but the engagement rate is very less in videos. But carousel gives you the maximum reach. When it comes to hashtag doesn't have any value in LinkedIn. You can literally ignore the hashtags. So it has to be like engaging content. When it comes to be direct services oriented or event oriented, the engagement is going to be naturally lesser. Because there is like more audience who are interested in learning stuffs instead of attending an event or seeing your product thing. So you have to focus on how many people are going to be converted. If you're posting about Huddle, the focus should be more on how many people are going to attend the event. So that you can convert that into a news. You have to build a newsletter. When it comes to content related to business, you have to build a newsletter and circulate it. When you want to build a network, you can use carousels, and then you can build a network which will vice versa help you to build your newsletter subscribers.
Okay. And one more thing. So you mentioned about posting on LinkedIn at least twice a week. So but like what if my target audience are of different categories? For example, like the decision makers such as the CTOs, CEOs, then the next level like VPs, CFOs, then comes the top leaders like managers, TLs and all. But, like how do I mix and match my, information so that it is relevant for all the decision makers?
Okay, I given you a two is a minimum level because at least LinkedIn looks into your algorithm because how LinkedIn promotes your content is the more frequent you are, the post is going to get much viral. So if you're posting 7 days in a week, it's going to be much bigger thing. For example, when I post content, the maximum leads or conversion I get it through the viral content, not through the marketing content. Because what happens is when you post a niche-oriented content, the audience is very limited. So there is going to be limited audience who are going to see the content and limited visibility for your profile also. So naturally you have your profile which is already built, speaking about what you are doing, what's your services at all. When you're posting a viral content, people naturally will be curious about who you are. So they are naturally going to come and visit your profile and then they are going to reach out to you. So you have to tell about your expertise and have a right mix. For example, if you're posting 5 posts in a week, at least 4 should be like generic, which is going to be value add for the end audience. And one thing should be related to your services or products which you are developing so that you can balance it out. So that you can also build your network in LinkedIn. If not, it's going to be stagnant.
Okay, and one final question as well. So, is there any different strategy for targeting US, US customers? So when it comes to, so because, like our demographics or the leads that we are looking to get are primarily from US. So, like, have you seen, with your experience, what works for US customers that, like ideally doesn't work for any other niche? For example, if I'm posting, like, is there anything that I have to take care, seeing that, okay, for US based target audience, information or the type of content that I'm posting should be totally different from what it's there for the Indian demographics?
There's nothing like that regarding the content because there are like we manage both US clients and Indian clients. It's all about the content, and when it comes to US clients, what's the difference we see is they expect more engagement from their side. If they're going to react on a post, because LinkedIn works like this. If you post a content, if you are getting like 40 to 100 likes in the first 1 hour, your post is going to be viral. Because it's all, there is no manual editor, there is no manual proofreaders, it's all algorithm based. They'll see how many people are engaging on that. When it comes to US audience, what they look into is how many people from their zone has commented on it. If you see a post which is having like 40 comments, naturally it's going to be boosted by LinkedIn and it's going to have more reach. That's how it works.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Yeah, so hi, my name is Ullas and I'm from Report Dash. So we are a marketing data platform which helps digital marketers and agencies to connect to all the marketing platforms and pull the data and visualize it, like, so that, they get everything in one place, make decisions very fast and automate the report. So that they don't have to wait for the reports. This is our value proposition.
Okay.
So here we have about 300 customers, mostly from Europe and EMEA region, and also we have some exposure in APAC and South Africa. So, but yeah, again, our growth has been largely organic, but we have never leveraged LinkedIn as a growth medium. So if I put it in the steps, like whatever you told, like suppose. Maybe I will have to start by, probably creating a network in the regions which I want first, maybe sending the connect requests and getting the connections there, then posting, right? That will be like posting the content which is relevant. So without this network, it may not work, right?
Without the network, it's not going to work out in the LinkedIn because when you have like, it's for example, if you are having 1,000 followers in your network, LinkedIn, when you're posting the content, it shows to 10% of your connections.
Okay.
Direct connection, first level connection.
Okay.
So it will hardly show it to 100 people.
Okay.
When 100 people sees, when in LinkedIn people hardly react to the post. So it's naturally it's going to be invisible. So first step is building the network. Or you have to go with if you have a big team. For example, if like there is like 30 people in your company, you have to create a profile for each and everyone. Make it, if you need a shortcut, that's the best way. You have to have an organic network in your company who are commenting and boosting the post. Because for LinkedIn, it's all about, they want more people to be engaging on a post. So
engaging means likes? Or
likes, comments, shares, all those things, yeah.
That's the thing which LinkedIn looks at, like,
yeah.
when you...
That's the only thing LinkedIn looks at currently.
Okay. So for our target customers would be the largely digital marketers, like the performance marketer over there, and agencies, large agencies and small agencies. We are pretty enterprisey from the product side, so that even the really biggest of the big and agencies also could use us to create a unified reporting. So, but then to reach these personas, like, is there any hack other than, I think probably the first thing will be like create the network, but anything other than that, we will
DMs. You have to reach out to them using Sales Navigator. You have to shortlist the content, and then you have to, because I said already, there is like 1,000 connection requests to start with.
Okay.
The first 6 months is going to be difficult for you. Once you have a niche, once you create, the first 1,000 connection is the difficult one. Reaching 10,000 is nothing, and reaching 1 lakh is very, very easy after that. So the first, you have to put in the effort. Once you put in the effort, LinkedIn sees your effort in the thing. They'll see you are bringing in more people staying in your in their platform. They see more people are engaging, so they give you the visibilities, more content in LinkedIn. For example, if you are having like 1,000 contents, there is going to be more visibilities. So the growth is going to be more. Until you reach that position, you have to use Sales Navigator to DM, connect with the target audience. This will be the shortcut for now.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, do you run a consultancy on this? Like,
I run a LinkedIn branding company.
Okay. I'll collect the details. Thank you.
Sure.
In your LinkedIn workflow, have you found any tools that are helpful?
Sorry, your voice is breaking. I can't hear you.
Sorry. In your LinkedIn workflow, have you found any tools, external tools that are helpful to do your work?
If I want to advise you one thing when it comes to LinkedIn, don't use any kind of a tool in LinkedIn. Even don't use their scheduling things also, because what happens is they ban your account. When LinkedIn, once they ban your account, it's very hard to bring back your account, because they don't support any kind of an automation. There is like hundreds of tools to send DMs. There is hundreds of tools even to customize your post, but LinkedIn tracks that and bans the account. LinkedIn is the one platform which bans maximum accounts, and there is no direct way to reach them out. You can't call them. You have to keep mailing them, and you have to retrieve the account. It's a very, very difficult process. So don't try automating in LinkedIn.
So myself, Shanmugha Bhuvaneshwar, founder of Infresh, personal finance management startup. While addressing the clients on personal finance management, especially salaried classes, in LinkedIn, is it good to go with founder-led marketing or the brand page itself? Where should we post most of the content? And
in LinkedIn, you have to focus on your personal profile, because people like to connect with personal touch. Because when it comes to a company page, it's good to be having a company page with certain number of followers from your company. But people connect with if you are expecting leads, you have to post it from your personal profile, especially from the CEO's profile, so that it will build connections with the end audience, and they will directly reach out to you.
Okay. And while posting founder-led content, should we have our own picture or any other pictures or carousel so that it get maximum engagement?
When you're posting with your picture, it's once in a while, once in a month, if it is related to a story post kind of a thing, it's going to be really useful. But if you keep on sharing your personal profile, photographs or anything, people don't share it with other people. When the post goes viral, it will be like generic content. It should be reshareable by other people. They should be able to connect. So it's better not to share in. It's like one post in a month. You can use your personal profile. The rest of the thing, it should be like generalized.
Should it have a mandatory image in it or?
Image gives you extra mileage, yeah. Instead of boring text, except a story post, the rest of the thing, always image gives you extra mileage.
Okay. Image or video or carousel, which will have a better?
For impressions, the maximum impression is getting currently goes with the videos. But result-wise, when it comes to follower growth, when it comes to lead generation, carousel is the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So one of the questions that I want to ask is, how do you work with founders, right? How do you work with them? Do you get access of their profiles, or do they have to post?
We do both the ways, because there are certain clients who are not comfortable with sharing their credential. So we post we don't post for them. We share them the content, and we give them the time when should they post. And there are major chunk of our profiles has been handled by them, because we have handled their engagement part as well.
Okay. So the one concern that I got is that when other person logins from another IP address in the same profile, doesn't LinkedIn sees that as a red flag when a single profile is being logged in two IP addresses?
We always inform our clients when we are going to log in, because when we are logging, we'll always inform the clients to log them out. So that's a way we even inform them to log out or even from their mobile device. It's safer because it's not that there is like because I use my, LinkedIn from my mobile and my other remote, and my team access my LinkedIn profile also. But for my client's profile, it's always visible to be active in two places, one mobile platform and one thing. We always inform the clients also on that. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what is the most important metrics in terms of relative measure of growth? Is it engagement metrics or is it ROI? What are the typical matrices that you work with when customers? And how do you advise them like, okay, spend 10,000 per month or 1 lakh or 10 lakh per month? So how do you convince your customers?
If you're doing by yourself, there is not even necessary to spend a single penny when it comes to LinkedIn. When you are hiring a resource, it's depending upon the person you are hiring. When it comes to metrics, it depends. For example, if you are a life coach, if you are a person who want to be an influencer, for them the metrics is followers. There are clients who approach us only for the sake of followers. And there are clients who their only target is to generate leads. They want to grow their business. So this metric is depending upon each and every individual. There will be like one company might be coming to us, they might have already enough business, but they want to have their brand presence on LinkedIn. So metrics is different from client to client.
So do you work on like a fixed quotation model? Like I will give you this much leads and this is the cost, or is it month-on-month retainer?
We work on month-on-month retainers, and then we work on target-based followers also for influencers. Yeah.
What about use local languages, Manglish or English?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Local languages using in LinkedIn, especially.
Currently, it's a global platform. We mostly use English as a global language. Yeah, currently.
If I run two startups which are in different domains, can I post, the post for both the startups in my profile, or should I limit to one in order to, avoid confusion?
It diverts your audience, and there's a chance of getting confused. The audience getting confused. So if you are posting, it's better to focus on. I don't know at what stage your company is. If you're already an established player, it's going to be a value add. But if you're setting your foot on LinkedIn, when you're diverting the audience, there is a possibilities of audience getting confused.
So I can create different, pages for both these startups.
Pages, you can use pages, but again, if you are looking for lead generation, pages don't give out the best results. Probably you can use one of your staffs as one page, one of their profile to post about a particular niche, and your profile to focus on the other niche. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one more question. So it's regarding the timing of posts. So, like, we tried posting. So this is based on the Google search. So, like usually they say that Monday to Wednesday, early morning, like probably before 9 works best, or maybe like after Wednesday. It's so basically to not post on weekends. But I just want to know, based on your experience, this is US specific that I'm asking. Like which hour of the day, or maybe which day of the week works best for engagement?
It's a biggest myth when there's no specific time at all, because even in US there is like 4 time zones. There's worldwide, there is like audience are in different time zone. It's a global network. So it's all about where your particular network is active. For example, you have an audience who are active at that particular time, because when you are getting regular likes, you will be seeing who's your followers, who are regularly commenting. You have to focus on the timeline and then post. But it's not like if you are in US, you have to post at this time. If you are in India, you have to post it there. There's like nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Myself Shad. I also run a personal branding agency which specifically focuses on this LinkedIn platform. So we do have this one question where whenever you're working with a client, a profile, do you assure a certain success metric? Let's say we'll give you 5 to 10 leads. Do you assure this number of the success metric? Isn't it assured or not?
Marketing is like mathematics. It's all about but I have to understand what the current client's profile is. It's not like I will not give, I'm going to give you 10 leads for each and every one. I'll see what is his current profile, what is his target audience, and what is his bandwidth, and then what kind of promises we can give it to them based on our past experience. We should have a reference point. Probably we would have worked with a similar client in the past, and we would have generated this many leads. So based on that, we can give a commitment to them.
Okay, so you will analyze the previous data?
Yeah, and based on that, we can give it.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Yeah, sure.
Let's say if I post a content in my company page, should I copy the same and post it to my profile, or should I just reshare that content?
We can just reshare it. At the end of the day, it's not going to give you any mileage. Resharing, at least it will reach your audience when you're resharing it from your profile. Yeah.
If I copy and paste, will it do any,
It's like new post. It's just like you're posting a new post, right? When you're copying and pasting.
LinkedIn won't treat it as a duplicate, right?
It won't take it as a duplicate, yeah. Okay.